Hello, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Monster Loves You. Last time we were born and went through being a youngling and adolescent. So now we are a full-fledged adult monster. And we have 14 days to gain as much respect as possible. So we've got two options here. Potluck with the monsters or explore the whale mist. And I think what I like to do is I like to go back and forth between the two. So that way you get as much options as possible. Just turn this down. There we go. So here is potluck with monsters. Oh, we've got options. So let's start with the snake. The snake moon is rising in the sky, and it's time to gather the snakes for the ritual. Snake moon? Sometimes the full moon has got shadows on it, and that's got to mean something. Monsters celebrate these shadows with snake soup. Okay. Snake soup. That sounds oddly tasty. Alright. Other monsters will bring plenty of steak. No. We've got to do our part. Let's go gather snakes. You wander the fields near the whale mist. It's easy to catch snakes, but every time you reach for another one, some of them squirm out of your grasp. Most of your snakes are getting away. Oh no! Not anymore. They're not. Kill them, or do we keep them alive? Something tells me we need to keep them alive. Everyone claps when you arrive with three living snakes hanging from you by their fangs. So we got a lot of respect, some honesty, and cleverness. The venom hardly stings at all. The snakes are added to the cauldron along with the mass of other snakes, some writhing and others lying still. Join the circle as the ritual begins. We got snakes. Snakes! Alright, let's go exploring the whale mist. And what do we got here? There's a paw print. What is this paw print? The spine doctor has asked you to catch a special fox. It limps, she says, and it coughs. I need it quickly, if at all. Why does she need the sickly fox? The spine doctor swats you with one prickly arm. There's no time for questions. Get the fox or don't. Okay. Oh, well, the doctor says they need it, so after it. Let's go. You go forth into the forest, trailing the fox. As you get closer, you catch a glimpse of its ragged ears between two trees. The fox is limping, slowly. Alright, let's get closer. As you draw near, you smell something sickly sweet. The fox slumps and vomits green matter into the forest. Ew. Your claws tremble at the thought of touching it. Go back and ask the spine doctor if it's safe. Pursue the fox to the end of the forest and beyond. Chase the fox, but stop to wash your claws frequently. You don't want to get sick. Well, if we get sick, we can always go to the spine doctor afterwards. Humpty ding dum. Well, what the heck. Let's just pursue. The fox sickness can't harm a monster. The fox tries to scare you off at the last moment by throwing up again, but you snatch it in your claws. Well, at least we got it. Return to Omen and present the plague fox to the spine doctor. Oh, now it's a plague fox, not just a sick fox. Fantastic. The doctor accepts the fox with delight. She nods to several patients waiting to see her. You see, friends? This one shows promise. Well, at least we got approval here. Watch what she does with the fox. And we got, yay, more respect. The spine doctor squeezes the fox, forcing it to throw up into a row of rat cages. She says, now I can use these rats to make medicine so we can cure animals we care about. Yay! Curing animals we care about. Alright, back to the potluck. What's with these spiders? Today is the day of the Spinner 500. The big spider race. Winners are regarded highly by all around town. Let's do this! But your spider hurt her leg this morning. What should you do? Well, cheating's not going to do us anything, honestly. We're just going to be cheating ourselves. But if we enter her unaided, she may end up hurting herself worse. You know what? We'll get him next year. Let's watch with our spider. With a tear and a smile, you and your spider watch from the stands. The spider sucks butter out of a piece of popcorn and gives you your 4 tiny thumbs up at once. Grand! She rubs her healing leg and says, next year's the year if a bird doesn't eat me. Okay. We'll make sure a bird doesn't eat you. Back to the will mist. What's with the blood splatter? I gotta ask. You stalk the forest, hunting an elusive swift elk. Suddenly it emerges from the underbrush, lowering its antlers and pawing at the ground. It's going to charge. Well, this is perfect. Let's get it! The elk charges, and you duck under it, slashing a hole in its chest. But instead of a heart, you find nothing. You okay? The elk turns, catches you with its antlers, and flings you into a tree. What the... I think that's what everybody's thinking. The elk found a way. It's unkillable! There's nothing that's unkillable. But we have no idea what we're dealing with here. Okay, you know what? There's something strange in these woods. Let's alert everybody else. The others thank you for alerting them to this unusual prey. They spread out. Eventually, Jaggery finds the elk and devours it whole. He seems a little dizzy afterwards. Well, at least he's alive. And the elk is dealt with. So, hey. Alright, back to the potluck. What is with this guy? The monsters are gathering around the skull pole. They invite you to dance with them. Skull pole? A few monsters die without dissolving themselves in the communal spawning pit. Uh-huh. Other monsters save the heads of the deceased and hang them on the skull pole. The skin and flesh turn to slime, eventually, leaving only bone. Okay. Well, what the hell? Let's dance. The only problem is you've never done the skull dance. And now everyone is watching you. Well, hey. We're being watched. Let's dance. You move closer to the skull pole. Well, we are dancing to the skulls, so try and show them some respect here. You dance slowly and somberly, not quite sure what to do, but doing it with dignity. That's what counts here. That's what matters. When you finish, all other monsters howl with approval. Yay! We are approved. Alright, back to the well mist. What do we got here? You're squinting. You're looking a little suspicious here. You scoop a big fish from the forest stream. As you're about to bite into it, it says, wait, I'm magic! I can grant you a wish! I don't know, I've seen stranger. All I wish for is something to eat, you snarl. The fish realizes what you mean as you bite into it. Well, that was easy. And we got a snack. Alright, what do we got here? We got 2 guys running away. Let's click this top one. A small pack of elder monsters are huddled at the edge of Omen, watching the woods and discussing something in hushed tones. Okay, let's listen in. Elder Hamrag is saying, this could simply be a rumor. We don't know they're out there for sure. What's going on here? Hamrag says, some of the younger monsters have seen others in the whale mist. Monsters from no town we know of. Thin, cold, without food or shelter. Ew. Well, I mean... let's see. Everybody be on guard. After the host any homeless. Promise you'll remember the warning. How about we just suggest everybody be on guard? I mean... Oops. Greed Blitz scoffs. That much is obvious, Dunderhead. If we see strangers, we should drive them off. Or kill them. The other elders don't seem so sure. Yeah, whoops. Well, I mean... I guess I did kind of point out the obvious there. Alright. Okay. Let's just go with the chicken. As you explore the whale mist, you notice that the air smells faintly of gingery bread. There! Ahead of this flock of very fat birds picking a trail of crumbs that winds through the trees. You know what? Let's try the crumbs. They almost taste like last resort. You're not starving, but if you were, they might taste better. Okay. They taste like last resort. Alrighty then. Well, chasing the birds away won't do much. Let's follow the trail of birds. It leads along twisting paths you never knew existed. Deep in the forest, you come across a rickety human house, which smells of baked goods. You hear human speech. Two children are babbling nearby. Alright, what's up with these children? The human children look tired and very thin, but their bellies bulge as though they've just eaten a huge meal. They're so weak that you don't fear for your life being so close. Okay, this sounds heavily like a reference here, but alright. Let's see. Humans don't taste good. Well, I'm a monster though. But they're thin, they're probably crunchy. Let's not eat the children. They don't sound like they taste very good right now. Wait for children. Alright, let's wait for them to leave the big. Smoke begins to pour from the windows of the house. The children flee deeper into the forest, laughing. Okay. As flames rise to engulf the whole house, you hear an adult human screaming inside. Might want to go back and read the story just to make sure that sounds right. Okay. Let's go on. Gobbles and you are arguing about what to have for lunch. She got to pick last time. Suddenly, your favorite food flies down from the sky and perches within arm's reach. The magpie chirps, "Have either of you seen a cornfield around here?" Your stomach growls. Should we help? Or well, now this one has a point. The bird is talking. Ooh. We're hungry. But the bird might lead us to more birds. Me. Through gritted teeth and sheen of sweat, you coolly tell the bird where to find a human cornfield. After it flies off, Gobclaw asks why you did that. So the favor might be passed on. Someday it'll be eaten. Well, the favor might be passed along. But, yeah. She nods at you. Sage thought. Someday I might need help and that magpie could give it. But we still need to get a real meal. Well... Alright, you got 6 days. Oh, what's with this paw print? Really? Airplane now? Okay. You and Nash encounter the Proud Bear. This is an honor and a problem. The Proud Bear has killed monsters, something rare in the animal kingdom. He stares at you. Alright, what's up with this bear? The bear is so potent that it deserves capital letters when being referred to. He shines from within, radiating a light invisible to the eye but plain to the heart. Oof. I'm pretty sure we could take him on if we knew how to, if we did it right. Ooh, I don't think he'd let us leave that easily. He's proud. He might, but at the same time. Alright, let's farm another. Let's attack. We're not gonna back down to this bear. The bear seems to read your smallest motion as though you've shouted your intentions. He stands on hind legs and gives a little bow. Uh-oh. This is a bow of initiation. Oh, it's only polite. We gotta bow back. We've started it. We've started something. The bear nods. Nash squeals with delight at this exchange of honor. She says, "This is gonna be good." Okay. Okay. The bear seems to read you. Okay, this is back to... Well, I highly doubt we're gonna win alone. Alright, Nash. Let's do this. The bear fights efficiently and almost a match for you and Nash's frantic claw swipes. You see an end. Pounce! Get it! You leap, making every blow the best you've thrown. The proud bear counters them all, genuinely trying to end you, until he stops. Suddenly he's lying there before you, helpless. Meh. I don't know, that's a yield. That's a yield. That's a yield. But that could also be a trap. You back off and let the bear get up. He bows low to you, then totters off. Back in Omen, Nash regales everyone with stories of your bravery. That was a yield. That was a yield. That wasn't a trap. I mean, I'm always kind of iffy around the bears. The bears always get me jumpy. Alright, what's up with this puddle? Your neighbor, the elder monster, Ileila? I'm pretty sure that's not how you're supposed to pronounce that, but that's what it's gonna go. Walks slowly in the direction of the Brood Cave. Who? She's one of your next door neighbors, but she's much older than you. Months and months. She has tough scales and eyes of several different sizes. Oh, okay. Well, direction of the Brood Cave. What are you doing over there? As she passes down the road, some of the other elders nod to her. Then they go to her hovel and start smashing things. What's going on? Greed Blitz stops tearing apart Elila's dining room table and says she feels herself beginning to dissolve. She's going to release herself and become one with the slime in the spawning vat. What happens to monsters when they dissolve? Oh god, no, jeez, the teary face over there. Monsters who get to a certain age either settle into their personality and shape forever, or they let themselves become one with the slime from which they came. Their personality can have an effect on the future generations of monsterlings. Okay. Cool. You know what? She looked a little down, to be honest, while she was leaving. So let's go ahead and at least thank her. You're going to be remembered, Alayla, and we'll see a bit of you in every monsterling from now on. Alayla wipes a slimy tear from one of her smaller eyes and sniffs. Alright. Give you a hug before you leave. You hug Alayla. She squishes. Her body's already starting to break down and dissolve. She breaks away, smiles one last time, and walks quickly towards the Brood Cave. You'll never see her again. Ciao. Okay. We're not doing half bad for respect. We've got 4 days left. Back to the well mist. Alright, you're on your own. I gotta click you. You come upon a scene of hundreds of frogs. Frogs. And they all gathered on a stream bank. They're ribbiting back and forth in what is clearly a debate of some kind, watched by a stork. Alright, what are they arguing over? What is a bunch of frogs arguing over? Half the frogs surround a log as though it's their leader. The other half are huddled at the feet of the somewhat bemused stork. Okay, what do frogs think of monsters? Frogs are afraid of anything bigger than them, which includes every monster ever. And every monster ever includes you. Alright, they're fraidy frogs. I got it. Well, let's see. Eat the I don't know. I think, I kind of agree. The stork looks delicious. I don't think they're fraidy frogs. I don't think talking to them will ever work. Waiting and listening. Me. I say we eat the stork. Let's eat the stork. Ignoring the amphibian debate, you seize the stork and bite into its feathery body. By the time you have left, all the frogs have settled around the vlog. Mention this strange event back in town. One of the elder monsters nods sagely. You just selected their new king for them. Nicely done. Okay. Their new leader is a log. Okay. You know what? Let the frogs have it. I don't care. What's this other running guy? The fast sloth is tearing roofs off of hovels. Elders and larger adults charging at it, but it beats them back with deceptively slow arms. Okay. It's too dangerous. Hide! Try and fight the fast sloth. Get a closer look at the action. Well, I don't know. The elders and larger adults aren't getting very far. Let's get a closer look at the action. You watch from the shadows. The sloth leaps from roof to roof, like a huge demented monkey. It rips loose a big piece of... I don't even know how to pronounce that word. Corrugated metal? I don't know. Yeah, what the hell. Attack it! Attack! The sloth hardly seems to move, but it slaps you with a set of claws as big as your entire body. When you wake, the sloth is gone. Whoa. It really is fast. And big. Other monsters also recovering from the fight. Thank you for helping. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's back to the monsters. Or was that what? No, that's what we just did. We're over here in the wilderness now. Eeny, meeny, miny. Let's go you. You spy a wolf pacing outside a small wooden cabin. From within the building, okay, I cannot speak today. From within the building, you hear the bleating of goat kids. I'm getting like subtle hints of a different story here. Okay, let's work with the wolf to get the goat kids. Attack the wolf while its back is turned. Yeah, let's watch the wolf for a minute. He's trying to get in, but the goat kids have barred the door. Okay. On the upside, goat kids. Goat tastes lovely today. Let's go work with the wolf. The wolf accepts your offer of assistance. He growls, "I'm glad you're reasonable. Some monsters would just attack me. It's the wolf's lucky day then. 'Cause I'm feeling more goat than wolf." The wolf snarls, "How should we finish this hunt? I can block them while you climb. Got any better ideas?" Let's see. Lure the goat kids out with a clever ruse. Get in through the wolf while the wolf... Blah, 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 blah. Still can't speak. Get in through the roof while the wolf keeps them from escaping. I don't think the clever ruse would work. So let's get in through the roof. The wolf paces from door to window to door, while you climb onto the roof of the cabin. Alright, let's bust in through the weak spot. There wasn't a weak spot before, but there surely is one now. You smash and claw your way into the cabin, where the goat kids are helpless before your strength. Nope. We assisted, therefore we have to share. Alright, you and the wolf share a delicious meal, ensuring a continuing improvement in monster-wolf relations. Okay. We've assisted in improving relations. Alright, last one is the potluck with monsters. We're gonna aggravate somebody. It's the scream along, sing along. Everyone's screaming. Loudest monster wins. Well, might as well. Let's scream sing. You're totally gonna break some windows and eardrums. But why are all these monsterlings here? Your singing has been known to hurt their little ears. Let's see. No. We're here to scream and sing. But no. There we go. You sing about loss and secret love and a plate with no pancakes on it. Your song is sad and strong, but the other monsters sense that you're holding back. The monsterlings, on the other hand, are terrified. Let's see. We got them hooked already. I don't think we need to go with full power. Sing proudly, but we'll rein it in. Windows crack, eardrums perforate. These are some strange words. And monsterlings flee. Later you find out that they heard your screams and snack miles and miles away. So that wasn't so bad. Okay. Woo! Alright, we click on one of these. You're growing old, my friend. Your body is very soft and you drip slime everywhere you go. It's getting hard to leave your hovel. Let's think about this for a minute. It's your time, and you know it. Unless you lived well, your body will return to the slime from which it came. But if you've done well... let's see. Now think about what happens if you've done well. What's that noise outside? A group of elders is waiting at the door of your hovel. They've seen your drippings. They know it's time for you to dissolve or ascend. Alright, let's go. Dissolve or ascend. The elders of Omen surround you at the spawning vat. They've built a fire beneath a small cauldron. Your body is squishy and damp. Yeah, okay, what's in this cauldron? The rusty iron cauldron smells like electrical fluid. That's an interesting spelling for electrical. And herbs from the whale mist. It's empty now, but soon it will hold blood and slime from many monsters. Okay. Alrighty then. The elders of Omen surround you at the spawning... Okay, this is... No. We're here for the brave legacy, so we're gonna dissolve. Become one with the spawning vat. Excuse me. You wade into the spawning vat. It's cooled and green, and you feel the aches and pains of your body melting away, along with your body. All right, we're gonna go quiver. Quiver. Your hide is absorbed by the surrounding slime. Tiny morsels swim closer to the new source of nourishment. Melt. Ah, relief. Your last thoughts begin to form, even as your brain disintegrates. Remember the actions you took in life. As your body unravels in the slime, you dream of standing unafraid against frightening enemies. Your body is gone. You are a dream of bravery. Dream on, monster. Dream on. Your great heart bleeds out into the rest of the slime. Monsterlings will be taught to imitate your deeds. Your legacy will live on. We have achieved the brave legacy. You are at your bravest when you dissolved into the vat. Your courage and determination will be an inspiration to future monsters. Yep. And these are our end stats this time around. End of Elderhood. We've got maximum bravery, maximum intelligence, maximum kindness, and halfway there on ferocity and mostly kind. Oh, this is honesty, not kindness. Did I say honesty or kindness? And we've got 62% on respect. Okay. Farewell, brave monster. Your essence will become part of all monsters from here until the end of time. The end. Fin. And we've got the screen again. The title screen. And I'm just going to show off the credits probably at the end of each path. Just kind of make sure all these wonderful people get their proper credit. Got some quite interesting designs for them too. Okay. Thank you, all of you. And thank you, my beloved audience, for joining me in this little journey. And so with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, my beloved audience, I bid you adieu.